6 months. It has been 6 months since I've been in promo competition. 6 long, hard months of rebuilding, recalculating, resetting, reformatting, whatever you want to call it. 6 months. Now, that may not be long enough for some of you, but in 6 months' time, you got a lot to think about. Now, was I planning on returning to promo competition anytime soon? Yeah. Now, with that said, my first opponent just happens to be the Shape. He called me out 6 months ago, or maybe a little bit shorter time period. I don't remember. I really don't care. I've never faced the Shape. I know all about the Shape. I've seen what he does. Honestly, he's just like any other human. He's nothing more. He's not no god. He ain't no shapeshifter. He ain't nothing. He's just another person who's confused about who he really is. For all we know, he might be confused about his gender at this point. We don't know. But I gotta tell you something, Shape. I never expected for you to call me out. Like I was maybe expecting the Walker or Moses Marquez, maybe Larkin, who maybe the Demoness for all I give a shit. But you decided to come for me at my lowest point. Now, listen, it's been a while since I cut a promo, and I really don't give a shit about your accomplishments. I don't give a shit about what you've done in the past. This is a new year, and this is a new me. And I gotta say, for you to call me out is a blessing, but it's also your curse. See, this ain't the same Cypher that you've seen in the past. I've done a lot of thinking. I've done a lot of self-destruction and a lot of self-building. And I've come to terms to realize that this promo, whatever you want to call it, this league of extraordinary gentlemen and gentlewomen, it needs reformatting. It needs to be recasted. It needs change. It needs me as its champion. See, I'm unlike anything you've ever faced. Like, we get it. My name means nothing. My word means everything. What have I really done here? I've done enough to know that people know my name, and I know that people know what I'm capable of now. Have I really blossomed into the superstar that I need to be? No. I've honestly did that to hold back. I've studied each and every opponent I went up against. But I realized there's no studying against someone like the Shape. You're either ready for him or you're not. I know, I've seen it hands down. I know what he's capable of. And yeah, he's probably going to come at me saying my accolades don't mean shit to him, that I'm not done enough, that I'm not good enough. But what have you done? You're just a knockout fucking Gumby. You can't make up your mind who you want to be. Like, hell, for all we know, you could be a rectangle one day, a triangle the next, a circle the next day. Like, is your mind that fucked up that you can't decide who you are, Shape? Are you really going to sit there and look me in my eyes and tell me that you have it all together when you don't? Allow me to be your therapist. Allow me to just be a friend. Whatever title is on the line, whatever title you decide to come up with, whatever you decide to do, let me be first and foremost. Let me be clear. Yeah, I'm back in promo competition. And yeah, I'm back and better than ever. But be forewarned. And this is not only a warning to you, Shape, but this is a warning to every last one of you. I never said I was coming back alone.
Can you feel the rumble? If there's anything I enjoy about these exhibitions, it's working with people who haven't quite reached the top yet, but the potential is there. And Cypher, everybody saw the potential in you from day one. You went toe-to-toe with Teddy P in your debut, a guy that gets so high, even the baggies need to come down afterwards. You went toe-to-toe with the Demoness, a woman who could command the entire promo order with just a couple of words in candlelight. You smacked Travis Walker Anderson upside the head with a steel chair and wrote your name in the King of the Mic tournament with his blood. You had the balls to go straight for Brittany Savage. You took the best of the Phoenix time and time again and gave it him right back. You had all this potential. But I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed because after all that, you took your ball and went home. And you weren't the only one. Robert Davis, he left. Demoness, she left. Chris Durham, probably the only person that could compete with you as the fastest rising contender in Max Wrestling, he left. But there is one difference between you and all of them, Cypher. You came back. But you come back to a different world. The promo order is ashes. The promo championship has been melted down. The Walker is limping. And the Phoenix, well, I clipped his wings and left him where he lay as payback for Promo Mania. And technically I cost him the World Championship. See, I showed what happens when you turn your back on the captain. So why you? Because when you have a kingdom to rebuild, you need pillars to hold it up. This time 2 years ago at Podcast Promo Rumble 5 is where you made your debut. And I see now what I saw then. The strength to become great. And Cypher, you could have been great already. But you left. And now you're back where you started. But I'm not going to pick you up. You want to make a name for yourself. Now is the time to stand up.
Let me show you.
No. 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 I don't need you for this. I need you for something else.
Shape waits for no one. It wasn't the captain who faced Mike Larkin. It wasn't the captain who faced the Demoness. It wasn't the captain who faced Travis Anderson or Moses Marquez or Robert Davis. It was the Shape. We've shared these opponents. Now we finally share the spotlight. The captain and I may share a soul, but he doesn't speak for me. The reason I called you out is simple. We almost faced each other last year at this very event. But the public chose Chris Durham over you and Daniel Crimmins. I beat Chris Durham, and then Daniel Crimmins came calling. But you never called your shot. You never came after me. You went after Robert Davis, and you went after Mike Larkin. But you never came for the Shape. Why? Was it fear? Or was it disrespect? Did you think the Shape wasn't good enough for you?
Enough. We need people. We need Corey.
We need to be respected. Let them fear you, so long as they respect you. We are done letting people walk away.
Wait, what are you talking about?
You don't need me for this. Maybe you don't need me at all. Maybe it's time you earned my help. You know what you have to do.
I got this. I really hope you're all paying attention.